All right, guys, welcome in. We got the Halloween edition of NBA DFS, and I'm pumped up for this slate. It's going to be a really good one. I apologize I didn't make the video for yesterday's slate. I did do an audio cast. I posted that on the Twitter page. So just know that when I don't do a video, I'll always try to do an audio cast for you. Didn't really like the slate yesterday, but I love this slate. Let's get started off with the point guards. There are a ton of point guards that I think are just in great spots. And actually some news just broke right before I started this video. I had already kind of, had the video laid out. So I just want to mention that Derrick Rose and Josh Okogie, those are going to be some solid guard options for you on today's slate because Jeff Teague and also Jimmy Butler are both ruled out. Derrick Rose has just filled in usage-wise when the Jimmy Butler has been out. So I just really love Derrick Rose on the slate. And I do think Tyus Jones actually becomes an intriguing value option on the slate as well. But Jeff Teague ruled out. I do think Tyus Jones could slip into the starting lineup as well. They might leave Derrick Rose on the bench. I think that'll be kind of the option that they roll with. So all three of those guys, it's extreme value options on today's slate. Frank Ntilikina, he's also going to be a solid option for you. In his last 3 games, he's had 31, 23, and 19 DK points. So he's trending upwards there. I played him the last slate he was in, and I got that 31 points, so maybe that's kind of why I'm rolling with him on today's slate, but I do think he's a great option. Now, you look at Ricky Rubio, he's only 1 game removed from a 57 burger on DK. It's a really solid day for him, and also it's going to be a revenge game for him, so I do like him. You look at Rajon Rondo, he's in his lowest DK score so far has been 24.5 DK points. He's averaging 33 DK points. So I just think that's going to be a solid option. He's definitely priced down a little bit too much. You can almost lock him in on both slates. Now, Luka Doncic, that's going to be a high-paced game. Him and DSJ, they're both in high total games. And, I just think you would both stack them. I think they're both a little bit too cheap. I do think they'll get you both around 35 DK points. I think those two stacked together makes a lot of sense on today's slate. If the game stays close, it's going to be a nice, solid output for both of them. So I like that. And, obviously, you look at Drew Holiday here. Now, Drew Holiday, I just, anytime AD's out, I'm just going to keep playing him. He's averaged 39 DK points in 3 games without AD this year, so I like that. And Eli Okobo, I said that wrong. He was a value play. I touched on. He was 0% owned, meaning I was the only one that played him in the last slate that he was in. He had 31 DK points. No, he had 34.75 DK points, so I really like him on this slate again. Also, without Devin Booker there, he kind of stepped into that role, and he honestly looked really good. So I really like him on an option. It's going to be one of my favorite value plays today. Not many people will be on him as well. Let's get into the shooting guard or small forwards, power forwards, and the centers here. Now, I already mentioned kind of the Phoenix situation right now. Devin Booker is ruled out. Now, Josh Jackson should get more run. I think on FanDuel, you can almost lock him in. If he gets the lowest score for you, that's all right because that's, phased out now. But he fouled out of that game, the last game, and a lot of people will see his output and not measure that to success. That's kind of why he failed. I do think he gets around 25 points, and on FanDuel, that's going to be a really solid option for you. Look at Jabari Parker. He's been solid so far as well. He just keeps doing better the more he gets acclimated to this offense, so I don't mind him. Harrison Barnes, you can easily just stack him with that game as well. I do think that game is a game that you can stack really easily. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, his minutes finally started going up, and he's priced really down for a guy that can easily go out and get 40 DK points, especially if he gets the 27 minutes like he did the last game. Now, I like Cheick Diallo again this slate. I do think this game could potentially blow out, and if it does, he's going to get the minutes. Anytime that this guy gets minutes, he produces, and he's a solid value option if you're predicting that game to blow out because he'll get you around 23 DK points. Now, Aiden, I like him as well. I like DeAndre Jordan as well. I like Wendell Carter as well. These guys are going to be all solid options for you. Don't mind him. Aiden will probably get you around 40 DK points. If that game stays close, once again, I do like him. But Rudy Gobert going against Karl Anthony Towns. The defense that Towns has, it's not that good. Rudy Gobert will probably get you around 50 DK points on tonight's slate. That's going to be my projection there. So I really like Rudy Gobert on the slate. Okobo, Eli there, or Ellie. I like him a lot for the Phoenix Suns. That's going to be a nice, solid play for me. Then I'm just going to be trying to get as many point guards into my lineups as I can. Obviously, Derrick Rose becomes a real solid option for me on tonight's slate as well. Like I said, guys, I will be posting my lineups on the Patreon page, both FanDuel and DraftKings lineups tonight. Let's have a good night. Thanks.